Welcome to the presidential popularity contest. All right, we got quite the match today for you. We got Dwight D. Eisenhower taking on Joe Biden. Who do you think was a better president? Eisenhower or Biden, the Supreme Commander or Sleepy Joe? Now, I know a lot of you think, well, this is an easy one. I mean, Dwight D. Eisenhower, he won World War II for us. Well, hold on. You gotta think, though, he did that when he was a general, not president. This is the presidential popularity contest. So you gotta go based on what he did as president. And, he wasn't no slouch. He made the United States highway. That came under him. But we got Joe Biden, and he's declaring war on balloons. He's shooting all the balloons in our skies now. You know what? I can get behind that. I'm what's known as a globophobic. I got a rational fear and hatred of balloons. I don't like them, all right? Let's talk about how they're created, by taking the oxygen from you so they can live, all right? And they just bounce around like jellyfish that come to the surface. So you gotta pop them, even though when they pop off, that death squeal of theirs, that just gets to you. But then they're the ones that float away. People just let go. What's filled with the helium? They go up in the sky. Now people say that at some point they just go up there and they pop and they come down. But then where are they? Has anyone ever seen a balloon descend from the skies, after it pops? Oh, yeah, they all go out to sea. No, they're up there. They're watching us, and they're just waiting for the time where there's more of them. There are us. They're going to come down. There won't be any stopping. President Biden and his war on balloons. Yeah, okay. Once again, who do you think was a better president, Eisenhower or Biden? Vote now. We'll have the results on Monday. And watch out for them balloons.
Another manic Monday.
Happy President's Day and welcome to the Presidential Popularity Contest. Today is also Monday, so you know what that means. Monroe Monday. President James Monroe taking on another competitor. Today he's taking on William Henry Harrison. That's right, the man of the Monroe Doctrine, taking on the Liz Truss of the United States President. The guy who died in 31 days. Okay, which one of these guys do you think was a better president? James Monroe or William Henry Harrison? Vote now. We'll have the results on Friday. Welcome back to the Presidential Popularity Contest. All right. Before we get into today's matches, let's get the results of last week's match between Dwight D. Eisenhower and Joe Biden. Well, not a lot of participation in that match. We only had 2 people voting, but they both liked Ike. All right, moving on to today's match. We got the man who's number 1 with a bullet, James Garfield. Can he win today? Well, let's see what his competitor has to say about it. It's Calvin Coolidge. That's right, Garfield versus Coolidge. Who do you think was a better president? Vote now. We'll have the results on Monday. Garfield, Coolidge, unicide! Welcome back to the Presidential Popularity Contest. All right, we've got a second match today. But first, let's get the results of Monday's Monroe Monday match between President James Monroe and President William Henry Harrison. Well, the doctrine says it's Monroe, 6-1. All right, up next, we've got William the Mountain McKinley taking on Grover the Brown Cleveland. Who do you think was a better president? William McKinley or Grover Cleveland? Vote now. We'll have the results on Monday. McKinley, Cleveland, unicide! Welcome to the Presidential Popularity Contest and a special Tuesday edition of Monroe Mondays. All right, we'll get into today's match real quick. But first, let's get the results of yesterday's Monroe Monday match between James Monroe and Zachary Taylor, where Monroe runs rug shot over Mr. Rough and Ready, Zachary Taylor, 5-1. Okay. Like I said, today is a special Tuesday edition of Monroe Monday. I put out a video yesterday, this same match. Only got 2 views and no one voted on it. So, we're going to try this again. Who do you think was a better president? James Monroe or George Herbert Walker Bush? Vote now. We'll have the results tomorrow. Monroe versus George Herbert Walker Bush. Who was a better president? You decide. Starting tomorrow, one president takes on 9 others, each more powerful than the last, in a no-holds-barred ladder tournament. This is Mortal Cleveland!